everybody, what's going on? I'm back again, y'all. I just feel like I'm so far away from y'all. It's so much it's so airy. I have to get used to this space. But this is Don Them by 1Biggsdon. Shout out to the person who sent me this. I will link the Instagrams below. I know I haven't been doing that lately. I've been trying to push out things and there's been a lot going on, but we're gonna get right into it, y'all. My elbows ashy. But I'm excited to hear this because 1Biggsdon, you know, he had, what song was that? He had his freestyle and then he put out more music after that. But I'm ready to hear, you know, some more from him. So let's see what this is saying, okay?
Yo, Biggie. One time me done is a kill me. One time me done is a kill me. One time me done is a kill me.
Yo, Malik.
One time me done is a kill me. But me find out the done is a bill me. But me looking at the mirror, yo, I still me. Still me. Yo, I still me.
He said one time the darkness was killing him. Then he looked in the mirror and it was still him. I like that, you know?
Mankind are too filthy. Can't take my pint simply. No time. Firm not the giddy and I still me. Still me. Bigs man, I still me. Them in the chattings, me do like chat. Them want see me fall, bro, me do like that. Them a try be like wild, but we go fight back. Yeah. Crown Royal, drive round a sport boy gal. Them no want see me rise you, bro, like what? No mommy used to cry when she do find pot. Oh my God, how some boy roll like fuck. Me and my dad, me have no idol. Remember.
I'm liking the message already, you know? I feel like he had a little moment there where like he was on Instagram, he was crashing cars on live, like kind of like, you know, in my opinion, like the fame might have been getting to him just a little bit, just a tiny bit, but or maybe not even getting to him. You know, when there's so much happening all at once, it's new for you and it's exciting. So I feel like, you know, if depending on the people you have around you, definitely the people you have around you, especially when your music is taking off at a rapid pace like that, you gotta really have people to keep you grounded, not keep you. I feel like you stay humble, that's your own thing, but like I feel like you need people around you to keep you from flying off the handle in a way. And maybe he didn't have that for a few minutes there, so maybe that was what was happening, but I'm liking the message for this so far. It looks like he's taking a look back on things.
And I trust them, love them, stay to myself, you'd fuck friend. Name call I road, then I must them. Prepare that alone, you a tough med. Spar with my gun them, no afraid to bust them. Because all of the done them I done said. All of the done them I done said. All of the done them I in the seats and my money up now. Rest a bust down, y'all a flying with the England pound. Tell them to come round, cause we not just clown. Them just come for your weed and your any and your fall. Dog, I to the top with your aim. Fly past bad mine, I relax on the plane. Just choppy bad X and a Benz pan the lane. Just choppy bad X and a Benz pan the lane. Yeah. One time me darkness a kill me, but me find out the darkness a bill me. When me looking at the mirror, yo, I still me. Looking at the mirror, yo, I dog. Mankind not too filthy. And I take my pint simply. I'm a firm not the.
So like I said, I like what he's talking about. He said F friends, right. You gotta keep your circle very, very small. And I will continue to say this, y'all, because you just don't know what people are into. I've been seeing so many things lately about people getting poisoned by friends, people envious friends putting things on them, going to, oh, we're women and this and that. Like, you know, putting things on people, and it's like, it's mind-boggling to me that if your friend is doing well and you see them doing well, I don't know where on God's green earth it was like, oh, you're doing better than me, so now I feel away. Who raised you to be like that? Something, y'all, honestly, you need to fight your parents. Like, y'all need to square up and really box with your parents because they raised you so wrong. It's so sad.
Still me. them in the chattings, me do like chat. Them want some my fall, bro, me do like that. Them a try build a wall, but we go fight back. Crown Royal drive round and spoke boy gal. Them now want to rise you, bro, like what? No mommy used to cry when she do find pot. Oh my God, oh, some boy roll like fuck. Oh my God, oh, some boy roll like fuck. Firm, man. I say, oh, David Tree, watch no face, man. Just go for where you want, you see me, I say. I done them, I represent for y'all, like it to you, them, man. Dreams come true for true, man. Father God over this answer prayers for true, you believe in him. And I one thing, me I tell every ghetto you, believe in yourself. Don't make bad mind. Nor no little teacher girl or teacher boy at school. Or none of them like a bad mind people in our community try to make you hurt, bro. If I bang your line, my father, man. If you go do it 95, do it, man, with faith and strong mind. None of we never have easy. All when you reach my dog, believe I trust.
Hey, Basti, you know anything come down in a fam? Billy.
So that was a quick video, but very much more on the inspirational side as far as what he was talking about. A lot of similar things that we've heard before and things I listen to on my channel. And y'all know I love the songs where you can talk about it after, so my cup of tea right here. But I like the message about moving forward, fake friends and those things like that. I think like he had the little clips of like when everything started to take off. He was doing music prior to the freestyle video, and he talked about that in one of his interviews with The Fix. But how many, did he do 2 interviews with The Fix? I don't remember y'all, but I think it was either 1 or 2. I know there was like one where they were like sitting in some like, the wall was black in that one, but not their usual like table and chair situation like the one where they always have the artist. But the point I was going to make was that I think it's interesting to see how people handle that rapid takeoff, because we're living in the age of social media where I could make a freestyle today and tomorrow I could wake up with millions of views, millions of people reposting my stuff, and you go from being regular average Joe to waking up and you're like, bro, what is happening? And you step outside and people in your community who you walk past them every day, now they know you. You know, and especially like, I feel like for the Caribbean, I feel like it's even more intense because I feel like Caribbean people are literally the hardest crowd to please sometimes, especially people where you're from. But I can say that Jamaicans definitely do support Jamaicans from what I've seen. I know maybe there's, you know, some level of people not supporting in certain areas, but from the outside looking in, and I feel like for most other places looking at Jamaicans in particular, I would be able to say, okay, they look like they support each other because they push each other's music out. But as far as like other islands, I feel like I don't see that as much. But like I said, I'm not living there, I'm not from there, so I don't know the ins and outs, the small intricacies of like what the support is like in Jamaica. But that turnaround of having been working so long, like he said he was rapping before that, and then going and doing a freestyle, and now you have millions of views, millions of reposts, and then now you have to keep that. You have to try to push by, like you have to come correct and come right behind something that took off so fast. And I don't know how they manage it. And it's interesting to see how people either continue to manage that, or it's like that up and down, and they have a little low moment of like, not low as in their talent is any, like it's changed at all, but you know, how many times can people make hits? You have people like Valiant, who was making music way before he went viral with the cat thing, but then that goes viral, then you bust out music, and he has hits after hits after hits, and is continuing. You get what I'm saying? And then you have people who something goes viral, and then it's like, okay, we want to hear what's next, because you have to push something right after, or else your moment can be gone just like that. And you're like, bro, just the other day I had a viral video, now I'm back to square one. So really the viral video is like, I feel like that's the worst part of it, because it's like, oh my gosh, here you guys get a taste of my talent, and now I have to try to push these things out rapid fire for you, you know? And it's like, bro, how do we do this? Unless you're people, I don't know how y'all do it. It's interesting to see though, but shout out to 1Biggsdon for continuing to do his music. I can't wait to hear more. And shout out to you, who sent me the video. Y'all, why am I drawing a blank on the Instagram names? But I will link everybody in the description. So thank you for watching.